Tekken was also really cool. Tekken was cool for Tekken was a good example of why a training partner is extremely valuable. All right. So Shaolin won. All right. Let me put that out there. Shaolin won, but he would not have won this tournament without the help of Korean Panda and myself. Apparently, I didn't do anything. So somewhere before top 3, Shaolin played against Jester. I guess to give you some backstory, Shaolin is, I can't tell you exactly where he's from. He's not from Macon. I don't want to say he's from Atlanta. And I know he's not from Columbus, even though he hangs with Korean Panda a good bit. But he's a well-known law player in the state. Pretty strong player. He's like tier 2-ish, tier 3-ish, depending on how you do the tiers for the Tekken players. But he's a pretty strong Tekken player. Jester is a Yoshimitsu player from Macon. And he's not very well traveled, but with the tournament experience he has and the play experience that he has, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's not a slouch. And so somewhere before the top 3, these two played. And just like this shows, Jester beat Shaolin. Now, again, Jester plays Yoshimitsu, excuse me. And Yoshi is not like the most common character. So Shaolin didn't have a real game plan for it. Like, that's putting it as PC as possible. Like, punish game was not there, was getting strung up to the ceiling, just didn't have a real clue what was going on. But lucky for him, he came with his homeboy Korean Panda. And KP, LOL, actually knows a good bit of Yoshi. So they sat in the corner before top 3, and they whipped out laptops. Like, both of them literally had their own laptop, but they both got on one laptop. And Korean Panda gave him a pretty thorough rundown of what Yoshimitsu is, what's real, the truth of strings, what needs to be cleaned up. Basically handed him a game plan, which is half of the story, right? Because, I mean, this happens a good bit. You know, you have your friend, like, actually point out some stuff to you, and it's another thing to actually sit down and go through the motions in the heat of a tournament. But to be able to take that information and regurgitate it into a win, like, not just a win, but a pretty convincing grand finals, that's it was pretty cool to watch. It's pretty cool to watch.